Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how you can use ExpressVPN. It's actually one of the easiest VPNs to use if you're a beginner and you're not exactly sure how this works. It's really as straightforward as clicking this on and off button, but I'll talk a little bit about Express and how it can be useful to you. If you're interested though in Express and you want to go straight to the pricing or discounts, or you want to learn more about it in a full review, you'll find everything you need in the description down below. So the way this works with ExpressVPN, again, once you've downloaded and installed the VPN, all you have to do is just click the on and off button. Now, once I click this on and go to any IP finder, it'll say that I'm in New York, not because I'm physically in New York, but simply because I've connected to the New York server with ExpressVPN here. And essentially, that's how you use the VPN. Express was made to be as easy to use as possible. Now, of course, if I go to Hulu or Amazon Prime Video, or if I want to view Netflix US, I totally have the ability to do that without being in the States physically. So even when I'm abroad, I know that I can still have access to American content and American IP addresses so that I can also access my bank account safely and whatnot. This is what ExpressVPN is useful for. You have 105 countries at your disposal, including a lot of American locations in case you're interested. And of course, plenty of other locations in South America as well as the Middle East and a bunch of other regions that you wouldn't normally see in other VPNs. So there's a huge variety with ExpressVPN's locations here, which will basically give you access to content from all of these locations. So that's really cool. Of course, that's not the only reason to use a VPN. It's very important to use a VPN when you're on public Wi-Fi. Otherwise, you'll be risking your data quite a bit. Now, I just turned off the VPN here. I want to show you around the user interface. Again, to go to locations, you click on the menu, go to VPN locations, and you can set up some favorites and you can just view everything here. And you can either have ExpressVPN choose a server for you, or you can choose a location yourself by clicking on the arrows. If you happen to favorite anything, it'll show up in your favorites list, and that's basically it here. You do have over 3,000 servers in case you're interested in learning about the number. It doesn't really matter. Once it's past 1,000, it's basically enough for everybody. Here you have the kill switch. The kill switch will kill your internet connection if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly. So this will make sure that you're only going to be connected to the internet while you're secured by the VPN tunnel. Otherwise, it'll disconnect you from the internet, making sure that nobody, including your ISP or government, will ever know what you're doing online, even when you lose connection to the internet. So it's a pretty useful feature, especially if you're under censorship in a restrictive country. And speaking of restrictive countries, ExpressVPN does work very well even in restrictive countries. But if you're in China, I'd recommend getting with ExpressVPN's live chat support to double check on ExpressVPN's situation in China. Now, split tunneling is going to allow you to choose which applications are routed through the VPN and which are not. So if you don't want your entire network to be affected by the VPN, which I sometimes do want that, I just have my Google Chrome and torrenting client or whatever else I add later on to be routed through the VPN while the rest of my connection is left untouched by the VPN. So that's basically it. This feature is unfortunately not available on Apple. Apple's problem, not the VPNs. Now, you do have an app blocker though that'll block trackers and malicious sites and also ads, and you can use it as a simple form of parental control, which is great in case you have kids in the house and you want to block adult content. As far as protocols, you can keep this one on automatic. 9 times, if not more, out of 10, it will connect to the lightweight UDP, which is the fastest one. You have some shortcuts that you can set up, and these shortcuts will show up right here as soon as I turn on the VPN. You have some browser extensions, and that is basically it. There's nothing here. In others, you can either opt in or out of sharing crash reports, which don't really hurt you at all. They don't contain any identifiable information. And that's basically how you use ExpressVPN. Again, now that you understand everything about the VPN and what the features are for, let's say you want to, for whatever reason, watch some French shows, right? You go to Europe and you go to France, and you can use your own Netflix profile or account. You can use that same account to access French content that's only available on French Netflix. And this is how you use the VPN. It's as simple as that. So if you guys are interested in Express, you can find everything you need, again, in the description down below. Though if you do end up getting Express, you probably want to go for something that saves you money. So you can save money by knowing that you're going to need the VPN for just a month, and you can just get this plan, for example. But a lot of people end up using the VPN for more than a month, even when they get the monthly plan, and it just keeps resubscribing at a very expensive rate. So unless you know you're not going to need the VPN for longer than a month, then you probably want to go for something that saves you a little bit more in the long term, like these 6-month or 12-month plans. And with the discount below, you'll be able to get 15 months instead of just 12, dropping the rate down even more. And of course, in case you change your mind, rest assured there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can just speak to the live chat support available at the bottom right here on the ExpressVPN website and ask them for the refund. It should reach you within 3 to 5 business days. I've tried it before. Just make sure that you send it in at the beginning of the week so that you'll probably receive it a few days later within that same week. So that'll be it for this video. Again, comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.